Hello, dear beautiful world. I've just been on a break. It was beautiful. Just to release and to not forget, but for a moment put aside my endeavors for creation and evolution. And by doing so, I integrate many of the things I should have integrated earlier. I always have something new to work with. I always have something new I find with myself that I can improve upon. For example, I really love to have my apartment clean and spotless. Maybe not completely spotless, but that all things are in its place, all things are put feng shui, and the energy is breathable in here. I love to compartmentalize. I love to divide and I love to categorize not only the outside, but my inside also. Because the more we divide the whole, because we all know the whole is in itself a proof of everything here. It is in itself as an existence a proof. So what I am doing, I divide up the whole to find all the small nuances, all the small impulses, all the small passions and wills that we get dragged around in, and that we have a choice to either get dragged by or to not let it drag us anywhere. Of course, if we stop these forces, you will feel them inside you, like some kind of like like inner life. The inner life is squirming and turning around. It's your astral and your etheric bodies that is more or less dancing in based on what kind of state you're in, distress or happiness. And the physical body is in tandem with these. So if we haven't identified our problem inside ourselves, we just feel we can't be calm, we can't calm down, we are just, what is the problem here? Then it is about time to find out what is the problem inside of us. And of course, it is no walk on a rose patch either. It really is work. This is work. I do this every day, all day. I am aware here and now, right now, in this eternal moment, all the time. And if I want to go to the past or to the future, I choose so, but I do it with purpose. I do it with meaning. So that I can learn and grow. So that I can become better. And every single person on this planet has the faculties to build up our own inner strength. Everyone can do this. And I am teaching you how by showing you the result. Of course, I can't show you all my secrets. Then some people might actually get the wrong idea and use them as I would say, a 60-page pamphlet on how to live life. But that is not how life is supposed to be lived. Life is not supposed to be planned. Life is not supposed to be thought out what kind of sentences and what language I should use in the next meeting with a person. It should be spontaneous, it should be impulsive, so that we know what kind of person we are. And even though we are trying to hide some of our darker sides, and especially if that wants to come forward, it is easy to spot. It is easy to identify. But it's not my place to identify those things for them unless they are mean and disrespectful to me. Then I will immediately tell. I will immediately warn them and say, this is not right. This is not respectful. But to actually choose to be respectful, to actually choose to be ethic and moral, to find that inner core that allows us to have the power to choose between good and evil. Since we are a triad, we are a threefold human being: soul, body, spirit. And that means good, evil, and the doer of both. The past, the present, the future, the subconscious, the conscious, the superconscious. There is no difference on any of them. There is just the matter of how we look at the triad. But we are a triad nonetheless. My triad is, you see, the world is divided in two right now. You have the conservatives and you have the liberals. And that is the two forces, that is the dualism most people are following right now. But I am the triad, so I am in the middle and observing both sides and learning from both sides and telling and showing myself what not to do. Because thanks to the world, I am able to actually discern what I want to follow, what my values are, and not just get dragged around in other people's values, some kind of sheeps that don't know where they belong, so they just jump on the first train that is available. We must stop doing this, or else we are going to destroy ourselves and this beautiful Mother Earth. We have the faculties to become better than what we are. We have the faculties to become stronger. We have the faculties to become more serene and use our free will and free choice to choose what's best for every one of us individually and as a whole. And that is why I study all the differentiations and categorize all the small forces inside the big. Because when I do it, I train my brain to see details. I train my brain to actually see the smaller, finer, and more subtler nuances of life. And this you train slowly but surely up until you actually reach a state where you see the results physically on the way you experience life. For me, this is incredible. It is unbelievable to some. But to me, it is amazing. It is a gift from the angels. It's a gift from the divine. And the more I follow this, the more gifts I get. The more gifts you get. Because I am doing this for whole of mankind. I am not doing this for myself, to use it as a weapon, to use it as defense, to use it against people. I am using it to help people. I am using it to understand. I am using it to be empathic. I am using it to actually go inside another person's shoes, to feel how that person feels. And to some, that is impossible. And I am not blaming them. They have things to learn before they can actually do this. They have things to clean up inside themselves. They have things to prioritize in life, instead of complaining and instead of being a victim. And yes, I know it is hard to hear. And yes, I know it. A lot of people are victims in this world. And it's up to them to get out of that victimhood, because we can't save them from victimhood. Victimhood is a state of mind that each individual people have to work with. Every single one is individual and every single one has free choice. You cannot blame anyone. You have your own choices. You have your own life. You have your own day-by-day moment to go by all the time. And what are you using every single little moment, or this eternal moment? What are you using it on? Are you using it on watching some crap on the TV? Or are you using it on, for example, spreading rumors, or reading crap in the newspaper, or feeding your own negative habits? If you are doing it, it is your own fault. But it is also your own strength to get out of it. So that is the joy of it. So when you have dug yourself in a hole that is pretty deep, you can swim up there from there, or fly up like the wind, because we have the power to do so. I love you all. And I felt I had to take a little break, because breaks are nice. Just to relax a little. and come back again just as strong as ever, just as happy as ever, and as loving as ever. And to just keep on going, no matter what the world say, no matter what our shadows say, no matter what our families and friends say, we are still following our dreams and goals. That is the meaning of life for me. It is to grow, to learn, to evolve. May the Divine Hierarchies, Christ, Michael and Ascended Masters and Godhead and our ancestors all bless us in this endeavor for consciousness evolution on this beautiful Mother Earth. Thank you all. Goodbye. Love you. Boop-a-doo.